Hello, SMT Nation. Welcome to RFK Tech. Ricky Florida Keys. Good to have everybody tonight. Glad to be on again. Got some pretty good stuff for you guys tonight. I see the skunk apes are in here already. Oh, geez. Where the heck did they all come from? Look at that. Wow, he's ugly. Hey, Skunky, you're really, really ugly. You're one ugly skunk ape. So I don't know what's up with that skunk ape. I don't know. He's pretty ugly. All right. Well, first off, I want to thank everybody for pushing Carlos over the edge. Well, that sounded bad. Pushing his channel over the edge. He just hit the 500 mark. Congratulations, Carlos, my big homie. He just hit 500 subs. You know what that means? It's time for a phone giveaway. He's giving away a phone. And I know the video that he released saying the rules is you have to be active in all three channels. You got to be active in this channel, Sneed's channel, and his channel. And I guess he's gonna make a random draw, but you must be active in all three channels. Subscribe to all three channels and active in all three channels. And that's how my giveaway is going to be. I know it's kind of a long shot to ask for 1,000 subscribers, but got 100 already. I mean, it's not that hard. I think the channel will grow. Yeah, I think it'll grow. But and also 400 Patreon members, which I got 4 right now. So, I mean, it's going to grow. And a huge thank you to Dan for the huge $45 donation so far, and Kaiman for the $10 nice huge donation, and for the $5 monthly Patreon members, Dan, Baby Yoda, Kaiman, and Mike. You guys are supporting me, and I really, really appreciate it. I want to definitely be able to bring some other stuff to the channel, do some more special effects. I want to get me a green screen to put in the back so I can have the special background in the back, stuff like that. So, plus keep my StreamYard going, my $25 a month for that. So, thank goodness it's paid up now for August. It's good to go. I really appreciate everybody's help on all that. And for the phone giveaway, if I get 400 Patreon members, 1,000 likes, the reason I'm going after 1,000 likes is not because I'm worried about getting paid from YouTube. Screw YouTube. They're a bunch of idiots. So, I mean, you don't make no money off them anyways. Where you make the money is with the super chat donations and the Patreon. That's where the biggest support comes from. So, I just want to be able to take advantage of super chats on my channel. That's the reason for the 1,000. And then the Patreon is just simply enough to keep income in. And I want to be able to give back to the community too. So you do a small contribution every month, and then you got a chance to win a nice big flagship phone of your choice. So whatever carrier you want, even if you want Skunk Mobile, we'll get you a Skunk Mobile flagship. And then of course, then when you come on the channel and say, "Oh, it's so horrible! I can't even watch your live stream because it's buffering," I'm just gonna say, "Okay, ask and you shall receive. You wanted Skunky Mobile to come to your house? He'll come to your house. That's for sure." So, as you see, the topic tonight, worldwide 5G satellite internet coming to the world. Who will be first? You know, everybody wants to be first. You know, of course, Skunk Mobile said, "We're going to be first with 5G." They don't even have 5G. AT&T doesn't even have 5G. I mean, well, if you count a little bit of millimeter wave they got. And Skunky's millimeter wave is complete garbage. I mean, that's it. It's Carlos tested it. It was like 400, 500, 600 megabits down, when Verizon and AT&T is much faster. So yeah, sure, the real 5G that's on millimeter wave is very limited out there, but at least it's real 5G. It's 95% 5G and 5% LTE. So not until standalone comes out is it going to get any better. And of course, Neville's already bragging, "We're working on standalone right now." How the hell can you be working on standalone right now when you don't even have 4G and you don't have 5G? You don't even have the coverage. You don't have the density at all. Oh my gosh. Making my blood pressure high already, so it's crazy. So there's your topic for the night. There we go. There's the topic. There's the Patreon page. Oh, did it come up? Oh, it's on the ticker down there, down below. And make sure you sign up for the RFK Tech on Twitter. Yeah, I have fun with Skunky on there. Skunk Bubble. I post some really good stuff on there. Sometimes I just get real pitbull, and it's like, and I just, attack them. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you about the Patreon member. I know SMT does exclusive early videos and stuff like that. I'm doing something different. I'm giving my members free tech support. That's what it is. All you got to do is join my Twitter. You can direct message me. If I'm awake and I'm not working, I'll get back to your question as soon as possible. But I will give you personal advice and all that kind of stuff. Be quiet, Coast Guard. One radio I forgot to turn off. So that's what you get. So you just make, and everybody was saying something about, well, I'm forcing $5, but no, that's just what comes up on the screen. It's just, you can change that. You can change it to $1 a month, $2, $3, $4, 5, 10, 50, whatever you want. So there's no tiers. It's just you donate monthly, you get free tech support. So I don't care if it's wireless, about the carriers, or if it's Wi-Fi networking, any of that stuff. I mean, Bluetooth headset. If you're amateur radiator, you want to know about, I can help you set up your DMR radio for that. Your shortwave radio, all that stuff. I'm a well-rounded guy. Well, yeah, in that way too. Yeah, I'm not a skinny punk anymore. But so yeah, so that's what you get. So make sure you subscribe to my Twitter. That way you can stay in contact there. All right, let me put this back on the topic here. Let's go to the chat now and catch up. I'm trying out this slow mode here now. See, it delays the messages just a little bit. That way I can stay caught up here. So yeah, there's the topic. And the first person in the channel was Skunky. So that's the winner. Yeah, and once I get to 400 Patreon members, I'm going to do something crazy too. I'm going to have wireless Jeopardy. I'm going to ask you guys a question. And whoever answers it right in the chat, you're going to get $20. Or $5 or $10. I mean, $20 is going to be, God, I won't be able to show the wealth around a bit. So, I mean, so yeah, we'll play wireless tech Jeopardy, if that's even legal, or I don't know if there's a patent on Jeopardy or not. I'll have to check and see. Oh, Skunk Ape, you spelled hero wrong, buddy. There, yeah. I guess you ate too many T-Mobile antennas and it made you stupid. That's probably what happened. Gene's here. Hello to you. Yeah, I saw your live earlier and I popped on there and said howdy. The chat has issues. Yeah, it's got the slow mode on it. It's just a 5-second delay though, so it just keeps it from like bombarding like a whole bunch of the time. That's all. It kind of like it spreads it out so it's a constant flow. So, I will come and eat all your T-Mobile towers. Oh, well, you can do that all day long. That ain't gonna bother me none. I mean, half of them don't work right anyways. I mean, yeah, you're very hungry. Yeah. Oh, he eats the antennas and coax very slow. Oh, geez. He's skunky. All right, let's get to some real people here. We don't want to talk to Skunky here. I'm getting messages that, yeah. Okay. Kyman's here. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, I know you love this channel, Skunky. I know. SMT's in the house. Hello there. Okay. Jose's here. MS is here. Skunk Ape still here. Get through the chat here. Bob's here. Puppy Dog's here. Yeah, he hit 502. Yeah, he was only like 6 shy. So I posted. I did a bunch of tweets on Twitter and said, "Hey, everybody, help him get over. Spread, spread the love, spread his channel," and he did it. So, okay. Yes, congratulations, Carlos. You definitely deserve it, buddy. Baby Yoda's here! Isn't that a cute little Yoda there? Yeah. Okay. Baby Yoda. Stay with an unlocked phone. Yeah. Oh, that makes it. The only thing coming up with unlocked phones are just not going to be very carrier specific. So, I mean, there's a chance you get an unlocked phone, but it's not going to be fully compatible to these other carriers. The carriers are just doing some crazy stuff with phones today. So it's crazy. Ricky loves Skunk Mobile. No, I don't. No, I don't. I dumped him. Hello, Greg. Let's see. I'm excited to learn about tonight's topic. Yes. Anybody that lives out in the countryside that don't have very good internet is going to really love it. Yes. Okay, let's see. Gene. I'm joking. You're welcome, Gene. All right, so we're caught up in chat. Okay, so got 17 people in here. Got a few. So let's go ahead and start here. Did you know AT&T is turning off 3G? Yeah, this is 2020. That's 2 years from now. Yeah, 2 years from now. It ain't just going to be them turning it off. Verizon's already committed on turning it off next year. Of course, Skunk Mobile is going to have to keep theirs on. Otherwise, people are going to be hurting because their 4G doesn't even work right. So they better keep Skunk Mobile better keep it on for 5 years at least. Yeah, they're going to need it definitely. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 5G satellite internet. So we're going to go over some companies here. We're going to see who's number one, who we think is going to be the first one to do it here. Let's see. 5G. Okay, here we go. All right, so there's several companies we're going to talk about tonight. This is just one of them. This one is called Kepler. Kepler's high-powered nano satellites. Doesn't that just sound so cool? Yes, it sounds cool. They have low Earth orbit satellites. And of course, you may wonder, what is the difference between these orbits? Okay. Well, if it is below 279 miles above Earth, it's called a VLE, which is a very low orbit. So 270 miles, that's not very far away, but it's up there quite a bit. So now a LEO, which is a low Earth satellite, is from 279 miles all the way up to 1,200 miles. So, and that's where I'm talking all these 5G companies are going, because you can't do 20,000 miles away like these other companies like HughesNet and all that. That's just too far away. The latency is too bad, and dependability is too far. I mean, it's just too far for millimeter travel. I mean, look at Street 5G. You could barely get Street 5G to go very far. But the only reason these things go very far from space like this, because they got high power. So instead of the HughesNet doing a couple 100 watts shooting that millimeter wave down to the satellite dishes down here, the higher gain dishes, they're going to be shooting it down with like 1,500 watts, because technology has really went crazy. Technology is getting better every day. So now they're making satellites that's a lot more energy efficient. They got better solar panels on it, so it gets more power. The batteries are bigger and lighter and smaller. Of course, weight doesn't matter up in space, because it's just, you know, you could be a school bus going around the Earth, and it takes no more energy for it to go around the Earth than it takes a mouse. So it's the same. But the thing is, you got to have direct sunlight to hit them panels, give them your juice, power up that battery, and last until you get it around. Because when you're in orbit out there, you're going to be in the shadow of the sun for a little bit. So while you're in that shadow, you got to make sure your battery's going to last. So that's what they did. They timed everything out. These satellites are moving fast too, because now the geostationary, like HughesNet has, is sitting still. It's 20,000 miles up there. It's sitting still and beaming down. Same with Dish Network TV service and I just do a blank. Oh, DirecTV. Same thing with them. There's a geostationary. But see, The latency doesn't matter for that because it's a one-way transmission, so it's transmitting down. There's nothing transmitting up to them, so there's no round trip or anything. It's just a broadcast. So geostationary is fine for all that stuff. So, but these moving satellites that are closer to Earth, they're moving faster. They got the new technology. They got the phased array at massive MIMO. Some of them have beam forming on it, and some of them have steering antennas. The antennas actually steers down to your location because the satellite knows where you are. So as soon as it picks up your signal, it's got your GPS coordinates tied into it. So as soon as you hit, okay, search for Starlink, then it's going to say, oh, okay, I know where you are because you just put a search in. You're at this latitude and this longitude. So then it steers the antenna and points the antenna from the satellite straight to your house and gives you that signal as it's flying over. So it only concentrates the beams where it needs to be. So that way it's more efficient. And that's what this Kepler does here. We'll talk about that here next. It's going to be pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, the orbit's 90 minutes, as you see here. Completing an orbit every 90 minutes, it goes around. So it's pretty good. The space birds, I like that term. Space birds, tweet, 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 tweet. You got Speed Test Kitty out there, and then you got Tweet Tweets out here. They deliver total coverage of the planet from pole to pole. Each satellite can transport hundreds of gigabits every day for any customer, providing superior connectivity. So this shows you kind of the orbit here. If you can see this on there, unless you're on a Barbie phone with a little tiny screen, you might not be able to see this. But as you see, they're spaced apart. So as Earth is spinning around, these satellites are going over, and they're spaced out. So each one of these covers their own little place. So as you go around, there's always one over your head, seems like. So now these satellites they made, these are featherweight satellites that punch way above their weight. Okay. They're economic, power efficient, low weight, high performance, and they work pole to pole. But look at this. Look at this board on it. This thing is just amazing. It's just so small. And it's SDR, which is called software defined radio. So that's a more efficient transmitter receiver. It does a lot better job. Allows you to quickly set up the hardware for launch and quickly improve the satellite's capability with software updates. So yeah, everything's going to be software updated through its own internet that it's repeating. This is pretty cool. So here's what one looks like here. This is the first KU band commercial, Leo. Yeah, talking about bands, let me tell you what the bands are. Okay, going from the lowest band, on millimeter wave, it starts off at 12 gigahertz. Now there's a few frequencies below that. I think 8 to 12 is still considered millimeter wave, but it's all used up for other kind of stuff right now. So, but starting with the satellite and internet providers, it starts at 12 gigahertz. And here's a little fun fact. Who in a wireless carrier owns 12 gigahertz? So we'll see if anybody gets that right in the chat there. But KU band is 12 to 18 gigahertz. And then KA band is 26 to 40 gigahertz. And remember what KA band is also used for? Police radar. Yeah, there's 3 different frequency bands. 33 gigahertz. And let's see if I can remember this right. 33 gigahertz is MPH. I think it's MPH. Yeah, MPH indicator is on 33 gigahertz. And then Stalker radar is on 35 gigahertz. And then, 33, 35. What's the other one? The 38? Goodness. Now I have to look that up. I got it all fudged up. I thought I had it memorized. Thing is, when you get so old, there's too much stuff to remember. That's why I got my little cheat sheet here. I can just go down here and just look it up and see. Oh, wait, I don't have the cheat sheet up there. But anyways, there's 3 bands on there. It doesn't really matter. But there's 3 bands. So, and it uses for police radar. That's how you get speeding tickets and all that stuff. And then you got V band. The V is in Victor. And that is from 40 to 75 gigahertz. And of course, we already know there's one band that's being used for millimeter on the ground, like for Verizon and the others. It's 39 gigahertz, which is band 260. Now, band 261, which is 28 gigahertz, falls into KA band. The next band up is E band. E for everything. It's like 60 to 90 gigahertz. That's some really, really high frequencies. So that's the different bands that's up there. So this little satellite here runs on KU band, which is the lower band, so it gets a little bit better range. And here's the timeline for their constellation rollout. They had the KIP rollout on 2018. The CASE rolled out halfway through. TARS rolled out 2019. Now, the difference between these three and these three, the first three is this. Here, let me click on it. KIP. This KIP is called a store and forward high bandwidth data transfer. So basically, the satellite, this is not like instant internet. This is just for moving data around the world. So, like if you got a data center in South Korea, when this satellite goes overhead, it uploads specific stuff. Let's say it's got something for LA. It's got a huge, huge data file. You know, we're talking about 40, 50 gigabits of data. So what it does, it quickly sends it up as the satellites go overhead, and then it stores it on board on a hard drive. There's actually hard drives on there, and it goes back around. When it gets over top of Los Angeles, it beams it right back down to the receivers down there, and then it sends it to whoever the intended target is. So it's storing forward, so high bandwidth data transfer. That's what this does. And then you got this one, and then you got the case. That's what this one does. And then you got this one, TARS. It does the same thing. Storing forward high bandwidth transmit. So, and each one got a little bit better, and it's got different frequencies. This one's got S band in it, so it's actually got 2.1 gigahertz down and 2.2 gigahertz up. So everybody know what terrestrial band that's close to? Yeah, that's close to band 30. 2.3 gigahertz is band 30 for AT&T, and of course 2.4 is Wi-Fi, the lower band of the Wi-Fi. So you see there. And what's 2.1 gigahertz on the transmit from the tower? That's band 66 and band 4. They transmit 2.1 gigahertz back to the phone, and the phone transmits 1.7 gigahertz up. So you see there's some actually lower frequencies here that's actually sharing some of the cellular stuff. So it's pretty cool. Now you go back over here to these satellites here. These are the generation 1 satellites, generation 2, generation 3. Those are the ones that are the constant internet. They're constantly connected to the ground, and they do high speeds, and they also do good bandwidth too. So they get you good ping, good speeds. So that's their rollout. So why are they using a LEO constellation? Constellation just means a group of satellites, you know, like a group of stars and all that good stuff. So LEO, we know, is low Earth orbit. The way low Earth orbit constellations work is simple. Satellites are launched into space, placed into low Earth orbit around 575 kilometers from Earth, which we know that's about 200 miles, I think. That's what that is. I hate that. I wish they would just all use miles. Screw kilometers. It's crazy. So they're just a couple hundred miles up. That's all they are. So here's a picture showing it. This is the low Earth orbit. And then this is a medium Earth orbit, which there's not much satellites in there that orbit, because it's hard for them to stay in orbit because the gravity is not as good. The gravity is stronger here, so the gravity is pulling in on these satellites as they're going in, and then they got little thrusters on these satellites that actually keep them in order. So when the Earth pulls them when they pull them towards Earth, the thrusters push back on them and puts them back, keeps them in their orbit. When they're out here, it's too far out. Eventually, they would just go out to space, and the gravity's not strong enough to pull them in. So it's really hard to do any orbits out here. Now, the geostationary means it stays in one point. It follows the Earth. So what you do is you put the satellite right over top of America, and you just point it down like DirecTV and Dish Network, and you point the antenna down, and the satellite follows the Earth. It just travels around, so it's always pointing the same spot. But this is like way out there, 22,000 miles out there. So, like I said, latency is a big problem with the distance, and signal. Millimeter wave doesn't. I mean, can you imagine how much power you have to run on these to get the signal down there? So it's crazy. And then when you get a rainstorm, it fades out. Whereas the low Earth, they're high power and low orbit, so the signal's a lot stronger. So So there you go. This just shows you what I just said, the latency. So the round trip latency, see, 5 millisecond ping. When you do the satellite, see, it does the sound thing. Lower latency because it's closer to the Earth, better signal, lower power consumption, and you see your signal. Minus 50, minus 80, minus 100. This is just like the same with cell phones. What if your Skunk Mobile says 110? You're in trouble. You ain't talking very far. Now, what if your Verizon phone and your AT&T phone says minus 50? Oh, you're golden. You're good. It's a good signal. Remember what 5 bars is. Anything over 100 is 5 bars. And then from here, it starts dropping pretty fast. It goes from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it goes from 1 bars to 5 bars here. So from here to here, it doesn't increase because this is just like extremely strong. I mean, here, 50 dB signal is like when you're right next to the antenna. So coverage, their coverage are in a polar orbit. So they bounce around there. And that's basically what they're doing. Now, they have the store and forward out already. In 2020, they're getting ready to launch these satellites. I don't know if they got one up there or not. I haven't read the news part of it. I think they might have a couple of them up there that they're testing already, if I remember right. But I don't think they're going to be number one. They got their deal going on, but they're not going to be the main person for this. So. Okay. Let's get the next one here. LeoSat. We'll talk about LeoSat. This is the one I told you. It's got the antennas that. Do you see them antennas on there? It's got like a whole bunch of antennas on the bottom. Those are the ones that points to different parts. Because what's the sense in bombarding this whole area with millimeter wave when there's only one there? Look, these are all the antennas. See there? See how it's got many satellite dishes on there? And as it goes, it just beams it straight down there. So wherever the most users is, that's where it focuses all the energy. Faster than fiber. Yeah. So yeah, this is some really high bandwidth stuff they got here. Now they got a couple of these up there. They're testing already. Their ping's not really gotten down very good. I mean, it's not bad. London to Singapore is 119. Sydney to Chicago is 148. Frankfurt to Sao Paulo is 104. That's actually not too bad because when you do just regular internet from Comcast over to those places, sometimes the ping is as high as like 176, 100, 200. So these pings going through the satellites is actually going better than it is because those fiber lines are not that fast going overseas. So they got a few satellites up, but they're not going to be number one. Let's see. This one here is called Skyworks. They're another small company too. They don't really have any stuff out just yet. They're doing some other stuff though, or ground stuff. That's all they're doing. I don't even see where they got their satellite launches. I don't even think they've launched satellite yet. It's just on their to-do list. Some of these companies are just, they're going to do it in the future, but they're just not quite ready yet. And then you got this one here. This one's called Intelsat. Intelsat. So this one here, let's see. Man, look at the size of the solar panels on that thing. Wow. So yeah, this company here, I don't think is going to be very big and popular either. Let's do the about us. Maybe it'll tell us something here. Overview. Wow, their server's slow. Click it 2 times. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, they got a laptop out there connected to it. Yeah. Okay, so they got 50 satellites out there already. So it's not saying what it. Oh, here's the networks. Okay, satellite fleet. Yeah, let's check out their fleet. Let's see what kind of satellites they got and where they're located at. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at there. orbital configurations. There we go. There's all the orbits and stuff. Yeah, they're using C-band and KU. Yep, C-band and KU. So there you go. So part of the C-band that you're using is probably, it could be 3.5 gigahertz. It's CBRS band. And that's one reason why they have to have it a shared thing, because these guys are going to be moved to the upper part of the band so that they can have their satellite operations up there without being disturbed by the band 48 CBR stuff. So yeah, these guys are using a lower frequency here. So they got, oh, here, go do some more upcoming launches. So that's Atlantic Ocean. Oh, they got another satellite going up in 2020. Okay. So there we go. All right, let's see what this other one is. Let's see, I'm looking for Project Cooper. Oh, let's talk about OneWeb. OneWeb has got some stuff up there. This is what their satellites look like. Now, they already went bankrupt once. They're already bankrupt, and they got another investor. But they're going to do a constellation almost as big as Starlink. They want to look here. This is what their vision is. So that's what they want to do. They're going to use KU band also, and KA band. So yeah, they already went bankrupt. So they had to get more funding. They ran out of money. What's nice about Starlink is you got Elon Musk and SpaceX, which is, and then Tesla also. They're making all this money. So the profits they're making for that, they're doing this Starlink thing. So it's pretty cool. But now OneWeb says they're going to have 400 megabits down and low latency speeds too. So I don't remember exactly what the latency is for them. And then you got Project Cooper, or Coopar, however you say it anyways. This is one that's backed by Amazon. So, and they just got support 13th. The FCC just gave them approval. There's a problem. You know what the problem is? Here, I'll show you the problem. 12 gigahertz. They want to use 12 gigahertz. Dish is pissed off. They go, that's our band. They're afraid they're going to get interference on that band from these guys when they put this 1500 watt transmitters up there on millimeter wave on 12 gigabits. Yeah, so there's a petition in there for them to stop. So yeah, they got a fight going on. So we'll see who wins that fight and all that kind of stuff. But Project Cooper is doing 3,000 satellites in very low Earth orbit. So they haven't launched anything yet. I don't think they've launched anything yet. So they got their stuff to work. They just got approved by the FCC for some of their stuff. But yeah, they said 3,236 satellites and 98 orbits between 366 and 399 miles. So as we see, that is low Earth orbit. So that's going to be the direct competition to Starlink. Is going to be OneWeb and Project Cooper if they get their satellites in the orbit. So, and they're also going to use terrestrial networking to blend in with this. So they're going to make some kind of deal with somebody on land with a 5G network. So maybe, you never know. Maybe these guys are going to get planted. Maybe Dish and Project Cooper are going to team up and do something. You never know. That's one way of making sure you don't interfere with each other if you're partners. That's a good way to do it right there. Okay. So we got, oh, I guess this topic's boring. Everybody left. It's only 10 people left. Nobody wants to hear about satellite 5G. Let's see. So, yep, there. 12,000 satellites. Wow, that's a lot of satellites. That's the other company's going to do it. Now, of course, the one that I think is going to do the best is Starlink. That's the one I think is going to do good. I think they got the most impressive system. They already got satellites already up there. So that's really good. think it's 540 they got up. Another launch is getting ready to go up on the 1st. But these are the satellites. This is before they're deployed. They stack them. They're all compact. They stack them up on the, and then when they launch them, they just launch them out, and then they come apart. The satellite solar powered dish or antenna arrays just comes out the top. It's like folded like an accordion. So, and then here's the antennas on the bottom. See here, they got 4 powerful phased array antennas. These are that's what these little things here on the bottom. These are massive MIMO phased array. These things do beam forming to the ground. So they actually change and do that. So you got one uplink that's sending stuff up, and then you got 3 that's going down to 3 different. It's got 3 different spots that it shoots down to the earth. Then you got the thrusters here that keeps it in line. Here's thrusters that make it go up and down, and then this thrusters go side to side. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Yeah, here's the solar panel. Look at this thing. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's a lot of megawatts here. That's like the size of a solar panel system on your rooftop of your house. So that's how many watts it's feeding that thing. So of course you got them 1500 watt transmitters. You know that thing is just, it's got ion propulsion using krypton, which is a rare earth metal. So it burns that. That's what it goes. It's got a star tracker built into it, so it knows where it's at. So instead of using GPS, which you can't use GPS out there because it just ain't gonna work. But what they got is these cameras. They focus in on the stars, so they know what's going on, so they know where they're at. And they got autonomous collision avoidance too, which is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, this shows you the orbits here. So this shows you where the Starlink stuff's going to be. Here's some more satellites up higher, the medium Earth, and of course you can't see the ones way up here. It's 22,000 feet. So Starlink don't have much on their website. That's all they got on their website right now. So I mean, they don't have much information at all. They're going to start doing. It's in beta right now. So there's testing being done. Yeah, this shows you all the bands that they're doing. It's going to be the first group of satellites, the first 1,584 satellites, is going to be at 340 miles above Earth. And of course, they didn't say what band they're going to be on. I think it's going to be on KU and KA band, just like the second set. The second set is going to be 2,825 of them. They're going to be a little higher up at 690 miles up. Then the third set, because there's going to be 3 layers of these satellites. The third layer is going to be at 214 miles up. So they're going to be very low Earth orbit. There's going to be 7,500 of those. And they're going to use V band, which is 40 to 75 gigahertz, as we said earlier. So that's why they're closer to Earth, because the range for millimeter wave is worse as you go high in frequency. That's part of the reason why the Dish Network and the other satellite company, DirecTV, that's why theirs is on lower frequencies, because it's so far out. So the geostationary, they're 22,000 miles. The signal's got to go a lot farther. And then the generation 2 that comes out, they're going to do another 7,518 satellites. And that's going to be at 211 miles on that ring. And those are going to be on E-band. Yeah, E-band. That's 60 to 90 gigahertz. So that's really high frequency. So they're going to go after 4 different layers, and all those satellites, the combined number, that will be right there, just to start off, which they'll have launched by 2027, will be 11,916 satellites. That's what Starlink's doing. I mean, can you imagine that many satellites? That's going to give you worldwide coverage. So that's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to do really good. So let's see here. This is the history about the company and all that stuff. But yeah, they started back in 2015 doing their launches. And then they got a section here 2020. That's I just told you all the recent updates are going to do. Oh, here's the launch schedule. Okay, here's the first launch was in February. If you remember back when they first did the first, all these were successful. Launch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 was June 13th. It's successful. It shows you how many satellites deployed, what orbit they're in, and you see what's next. August 1st is the next one. See there? And then look here. And then another one, and another one, and another one. Gotta say it like that guy in the commercial. And another one. So they're going to have another 2 besides. So they're going to have a total of 3 launches to finish this thing out, and then one last one in September. So September, they get all these in place. They'll have the total number they need, which is what I just said what it was. 1,000. Yeah, 1,584. So right now they got 540 up there now. 538. Because they had some they retired. They retired some early because they wasn't working right, and then there was 9 dead ones. So that's not a bad track record. That many satellites you put up and you only have 9 dead ones. And then they retired 15 of them just because they wanted to. I don't know. But these are the ones they had up there in April. I guess there were some hardware issues on some of them, and they found a way to make it better. So they just retired them and sent them back to Earth and burn them up. Because that's what they do. They just send them back to Earth and burn them up. And then they send new ones up. That must be nice to be able to just burn millions of dollars on a satellite like that. So this talks about all the hardware and stuff. Of course, I already told you the phased array beamforming technique, millimeter wave, and all that good stuff. So it's all on Wiki if you want to read it. So that's pretty cool. I think Starlink will be the first one to do. Well, they're in beta testing right now. There's beta testing here. I'll show you this too. There's already some articles about it here too. Here's what the antenna looks like. This is where beta testing is right now. It's actually being beta tested. So if you're in this part of Canada, extreme southern Canada, or you're the extreme northern part of USA. So if you're in Washington, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, parts of South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, extreme upper New York, extreme upper Vermont and New Hampshire, and Maine, you can actually beta test this. You can contact them and give them your address and stuff and say you want to beta test this. And they're sending units out. They're charging $3 a month. That's it, $3 a month to do it. So it's a pretty good deal. Of course, there's a disclosure. You can't reveal any testing data. You can't take pictures. You can't post it. If you get caught leaking it, then they're going to cancel you. So this is the beta test. Once this is done, then they get the rest of these launches up. Then you'll get the rest of the country down here in the bottom. They'll be all covered. From the mid latitudes up, there's another section here that'll be covered. And then that's what they're wanting to launch by Christmas time. They want to launch the northern half of America and all of Canada because there's a lot of rural areas. So that's what they're targeting first. And then later in 2021, they're going to do the low latitudes. And then as they go, then they'll start be adding other countries and across the sea and all kinds of other areas too. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty cool system. Yep, you'll be able to take it camping with you. You can be complete in the boondocks and get internet. No problem at all. Yep, SpaceX got a lot of potential. Tesla, airlines, rural areas, RVs, at sea, receiver and phones. Yeah, so I think they might be putting this mobile system for the internet inside the Tesla car. Build an antenna inside the trunk lid or the roof. Put the antenna building it so as you're driving around, you can get Starlink on your car as you're driving around. So you could be driving out in the middle of the desert somewhere and you'll have internet. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, Mr. Elon Musk is very creative. He's a creative feller, for sure. Okay, so let's go in the chat here. See what everybody has to say about 5G. See if you got any questions. Let's see. The chat has a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I already did that part. Get down here to the bottom. Can never find my place. All right, there's SMT, Bob. Come on. Baby Yoda, Sneed. Stay with an unlocked phone. Nope. I already answered that. Let's see, what was that? T-Mobile has nationwide 5G at the keys. Huh. Yeah, there's 3 towers down here with 5G on it. 5% 5G. 95% LTE. Yeah. Oh, baby Yoda's excited about it. Yeah, if Chase was in here, he'd be excited about it too, because he's the one that has HughesNet, which is garbage. He's got HughesNet. So there's stuff 22,000 miles up there. You can't have good, reliable internet on that. Okay, Pineapple Mango Mobile. Yeah. Gene, I'm joking. Okay. Starlink is awesome. Yes, they are. Nope. Starlink's not a satellite phone. It's a terminal. Basically, you put an antenna on your roof. You run the wire inside your house. You plug it into a modem router. Then you plug your internet cable in to your router, whatever Wi-Fi router you want to use. So if you got a Zeus router, you plug it in, and then it takes that internet and puts it out on Wi-Fi in your house. And you can also plug stuff in the back of your router, and it'll give you the internet too. Or you can have it in a car, like I said, you can have it in a Tesla. I think they're going to make them in Tesla, and then they're going to also have a setup to where you can mount a flat antenna on top of a rooftop, like a SUV or a military vehicle, because the military is actually testing out Starlink right now. So the military is actually testing it out for communication, for 5G communication around the world. So they're testing it. So yeah, you mount the antenna up there, and it's phased array. It does beamforming. So the satellite does beamforming down, and then the antenna down here at your station, point back up, does beamforming. So as the satellite travels, they follow each other. So without moving, because it's inside the antenna that's moving. That's all it's doing. The satellite ain't moving. It's currently in beta, but I believe it may be launched later this year. Yep, by the end of this year. For houses, yep. It won't be available in urban areas. Yep, it will be. It'll be available anywhere. Anywhere in them states I just showed you, they're doing beta. And then once they launch it, then yeah, you could be in the middle of the desert and sign up for the service. If your house is out in a mountain in Montana, where you're 100 miles from any civilization, yeah, you'll be able to get this. Don't know what the pricing plan is or the tiers yet. I don't know if it's going to be speed tiers. I don't think it's going to be like gigabyte tiers like it is now, where you buy 3 gigs or 10, 15, 20 gigs. Like it's going to be, I think it's going to be speed tiers, just like what your Comcast cable has and your cable companies have. So if you want 100 speed, you pay for that, because it's going to have network slicing already built into it, because it's already 5G. So what they'll do is they'll just, whatever slices you pay for, that's what's going to come. Then that's what your speed's going to be. So, but right now it's going to do, in beta, they're getting 500 to 600 megabits down and a ping of like 30. And they're not even done putting all the satellites up. So once they put all the satellites up, they said that ping may drop as much as down to like 5 milliseconds. And also the speeds could be at least 1 gigabyte, possibly a little bit more. It just depends on what happens when you put all them satellites up and how good the system does. So that's cool technology. That's what I thought. Cool, cool, cool. Dish Network, Caleb says. Dish Network. I will always know who has what when he's on the boat. AT&T. Hello, Caleb. Okay. Better RF spatial separation with fairy. Yep, that too. Got to go. Okay. See you later. Need to go. Not feeling well. Okay. Hope you get better. Yeah, there's not very many people on tonight. It's like there's only like 9 or 10 people. There must be some other live streams going on or something, maybe. Let's see. It's Wednesday night, but I thought all the early streams were done. Oh, Gadget Goddess, she's still on from when she was on earlier. Billet TV's on. That's it. So, but it's Wednesday night. Who knows what's going on? Has the SpaceX returned back yet? Returned back? Well, they didn't go anywhere. SpaceX is just doing the launches. They're launching satellites, and then also supply missions. And of course, the astronaut mission, they said just sent them people. Oh, you're talking about the astronauts they sent up there? Yeah, I don't know when they're coming back. I forgot that they actually took some people up to the space station. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know if those people come back or not. I don't think they come back yet. HughesNet is Garbo. Yeah, that's what Chase has. He just hates it. Yeah, and you know they're paying $100 a month for 30 gigabits of data. That's it. It's the big homie Carlos is in here. Congratulations, buddy, on your 500 subscribers. Carlos is here. Yep, everybody congratulate him. Glad everybody pushed through the last minute. Got him his last 6 he needed. It's just like he needed 6 for so long. So I just went on Twitter and I just reposted on there and say, hey, he's doing a giveaway to share this with all your friends so we can get his channel up there. So, all right. Okay. Caught up in a chat. Nobody has any questions. I guess they're good with this 5G satellite. There's an ant that just crawled on me. So, does anybody have any questions about this tech and stuff or anything? You guys got tech question about anything else? I've only been on here for an hour. It's just such a slow night. There's nobody here. So, if you got a question or something like that, let's see. All right, let's see what happens here. Nobody with any questions, huh? All right, let's see here. What's going on? Some of the best info I have received on this. Very thorough. Well, thank you. I just went over it pretty quick too. So there's a thing too when you're teaching technology, you can't go in detail and overboard because you just can't do that. You got to keep it simple and just go over the basics, and then basically that's what the question and answer session is for. Somebody asks a question, you just take care of it. That's what you do. Yeah, I see that. There's only 11 and alive. Yeah, it shows me on my screen right here. Yeah, so it shows me. How will Starlink provide the service to home when it's done? With the little dish receiver? Let's see. Thought they had a picture of it. That's what it looks like right there. It's just a little dish, and it's got a motor in it. So there's a motor in there that it can point in all different directions. So what it does is it moves around to where it gets the best vantage point of all the satellites that's passing overhead. So it doesn't continuously move, but what it does is it moves to where it gets the best signal from whatever satellite's going overhead. Because if your orbits is going like a couple different places, then so it'll point that direction. So yeah, this is what the beta kit comes with. You got the Starlink dish, you got the Wi-Fi router. You plug your well, I don't know if it's actually got Wi-Fi in it or not. It might have Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's Wi-Fi 4, 5, or 6 in it. But whatever it's using, I would use my own Wi-Fi router. I wouldn't use their stuff. I don't know if it's any good or not. So I don't know. Power supply cords, got the dish mounts, internet service. So yep, you got to sign a NDA to get this beta kit. So if any of you live in them northern states I just pointed out, contact Starlink. Contact Starlink and on their page, their main page right here. When you first go to their main page, put your email in, put your address in, and hit submit. And if you're in a spot that don't have any internet, they're going to want you to beta test. They'll ship this to you so you can beta test because they want to know how well it works out in the middle of nowhere. So that's all you got to do. Yeah. All right, let's see. Nope, it don't go to phones. It goes to a mobile antenna mounted on a rooftop or a military vehicle, tractor trailer, stuff like that. So it's a fixed mobile device and a fixed home device. That's what it does. There's no mobile service. You gotta get AT&T and Verizon for that. Hello there, Arshan. Glad to see you. Do you think satellite 5G internet will put other internet providers out of business? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, HughesNet's going to take a tank. Yeah, definitely. And whatever those other ones are, there's a couple other ones out there that are the turtle speed stuff. So. Didn't they have satellite internet a while back? Yeah, satellite internet's been around for years actually. It's just slow and garbage. The ping is anywhere between 200 to 800 is the ping, and they only give you 30 gigabits. And when you go over it, they throttle you. Yeah, I mean, how do you throttle an already high ping network? Because Chase says when they use up all their 30 gigabits, it's unusable. The ping is like, he showed me a speed test. It was like 1200 ping, and the jitter was like 5000. HughesNet makes Skunk Mobile look like they're the best in the world. Isn't that crazy? Just signed up. Oh, so they replied back. So they're going to send you a unit, or you just put your email and address in there. Okay. Is a Starlink site Starlink.com? Yeah. Yep. It's right here. Yep. That's it. Can see. All right. Starlink needs Wi-Fi hotspots to run for small businesses that need remote access for people in the field. They're going to have that. Yeah, it's going to be made for homes or businesses. Yeah, you could be a business. This is going to be good for the oil field. They could set this antenna up on top of the office in the middle of nowhere in the oil field, and then they got Wi-Fi, and they got hardline connections into their servers and all that good stuff. Yeah, this is perfect for that. Military's testing it right now, so they can have a FOB, which is a forward operating base, and they could test it there. Yeah, there's the link. What? Dude, you're one ugly man. Somebody needs to slap the ugly off your face. What the hell? Where is the closest T-Mobile tower to Atlanta? I'm hungry. Use your cell mapper. Skunk Ape knows I use cell mapper. He wants me to look for a tower. Oh, this is crazy. Well, I heard that skunk apes have a really, 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 really good smell, keen smell, sense of smell. So with that in mind, you should be able to smell a T-Mobile tower 100 miles away. So, buddy, you need to just start walking and go get it. Go find it. Ruin Skunky's day. I just put my email address. Okay, there you go. When is Starlink going to start operating live in just northern part of USA? Right? Yeah, they're actually operating live. It's on. What the satellites, the few they got up there is actually on right now. It's in beta testing. That's what I was just talking about. They're in beta testing right now. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there's another picture of the antenna. See that black line there? So right now it's pointing straight up, and see it'll tilt down. And then I guess it spins too. So there's a thing in there. The whole thing spins and goes up and down so that it can point. Let's see. Shit, where's this at? I know it was here. Oh, this guy's a beta tester. He wrote an article on this. I don't know how he's getting away with writing an article on it. He must not have had anything bad in here because he didn't get in trouble, or maybe he didn't care if he got in trouble. So, I mean, he didn't really reveal too much information. You wouldn't know if he was a tester. All right, where's this map at again here? Not there. Not there. Maybe it's on this one. There it is. There it is. That's the box. If you're in that box, you can beta test this right now. So they're beta testing it, and also the employees are beta testing it. Remember, we got 3 more launches in August. So in August 1st, and then every couple weeks after that, it's going to be 3 more launches. They're going to put those in orbit, and then there's 1 more launch in September, which will be the final launch. That will take care of all of Canada and the northern half of USA. So the northern half. So I would say probably what's halfway up, probably, well, you can kind of see there if you just take another chunk of this and go down a little bit. So it's going to be like all of New York, all of Virginia, well, parts of Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Massachusetts, all them small little places. And then Iowa will be included, definitely Nebraska, some of Arkansas, some of the northern part of Oklahoma. Colorado should be in there, definitely. And then Northern California should be in that line. Northern Nevada should be in there. And let's see. Oh, yeah, in Colorado. Yeah. So the northern halves. So let's see, here it says 44 and 52 degrees. Okay. And then after beta is done, then they're going to do alpha and test it some more. And that's when I think the employees are testing it too. So when alpha is done, oh no, wait. Is alpha first? Alpha testing's first. That's when like Elon Musk did it. Yeah, then beta. Beta test is the public. Yeah, so we're in beta right now. I'm all confused. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning. So, okay. Yeah, so beta testing will be done, and they're going to launch this stuff like around Christmas time is when it should be out for the northern half of USA and Canada. Yeah, the Sprint name to remain with Best Buy. Yeah, financing devices. Yeah, Best Buy. Yeah, Sprint. All right. Well, he's excited. Carlos, I've already registered. All right. Yeah, you can register. You never know, your address might pop up as a key tester site. Yeah. Okay, Maverick. Chase! What's up, Chase? Ricky, I need you to call me right now. I have an emergency. Oh, well, I have to be on this live stream here. So on the live stream. Of course, there's not very many people on, and I'm already done with my topic, so there's nobody in here. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep it a short live stream tonight. So I'm just gonna close it down anyways. Where's my text message at? Did a skunk ape come to your house or something? Maybe that's right. Oh, let's see if you send me a message. Uh-oh. Results from the first corona vaccine seems to be positive. Okay. My friend sent me something bad. That's funny. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't send me no message, so didn't even try to call me. Oh, I guess you did. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So we got rest in peace, Sprint. Yeah, I posted something pretty good on Twitter here too. I just posted something on Twitter. Let's see. Where's Twitter at? Twitter. Tweet. Yeah, I'm getting tired already too. Ready to go to sleep. What's going on here? The web page is not opening up. It's not that one. Not that one. That's not it. Let's go to my Twitter. I can't even go to my Twitter. What's going on here? Things acting wacky. Oh, here's Twitter right here. Okay. Now it's working. All right, let's see if we got any messages on here. Let's see. Oh, the message I sent today. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Let's see what he sent. He sent. I hate Twitter. It only shows you what was replied to. It doesn't show the original content. What? So you can never find the original. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's what it said right here. Right here. Making final preparations in Baltimore to serve both T-Mobile and Sprint customers starting this Sunday. And then here's what I said. Show more. Oh shit, where's my comment at? Uh-oh. Do they have the ability to delete your comment? What? I swore I saw my comment there. Oh, here's my comment right here. This is what I sent back to him. Rest in peace. Sprint, you were getting good. Had real 5G, only run in the ground by Skunk Mobile. Dump skunk. And I put the skunky up here. Yep. Craziness. Phony baloney. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Rest in peace. It's Skunky Tuesday. Everybody's getting their 5G vaccine to fix their speeds. Yeah. Getting their free rabies shot. Cayman's tripping. Skunk Mobile Tuesdays. Turds days. Oh, shit. In Seattle, I saw Starlink is up and running. Well, it's not up and running. It's being beta tested right now. Check your text. There was nothing in your text. Silly rabbit. There's nothing in the text. Oh, I see the text. Oh, boy. All right, yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, so Gene says a Starlink order page. It cost this person at Seattle Ferry Terminal $1. Yeah, yeah, something. I just showed you what it cost here. It told you what the cost was right here. Yeah, it's the price right here. Right here. Is there a cost to participate? Starlink internet is completely free. However, there's a small charge, around $2, to help test the billing system. Unless they change it. They possibly change it. So ready for Starlink. SpaceX Bay. Yeah, it's going to be a game changer for a lot of people out in rural areas. I mean, this is going to be awesome. All right, so we'll be on here for an hour and 17 minutes now. Not a very popular night. I guess everybody's busy on a Tuesday night. Probably already sleeping because they got to go to work and stuff. So, see if there's any more questions. If there's no more questions, I'm going to hang this up. It's time for bed. I'm sleepy. Time for some sleep. On a website called Tasmanian. What the hell that is? Tesmanian. Let's see. You mean the blog? I see a blog on there. Oh, it's Facebook too. Is that a trick or something? Hmm. $16 watching. Okay, 16. All right, Gene, take care, buddy. We'll see you next time. Oh, you're looking at it right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Nope, don't see it. Don't see it. Hmm. Okay. Anyone see Mike Seaver's 6 button cardigan? I think he dropped it at Ricky's Periscope earlier today. Oh. What's a cardigan? Cardigan. Whatever it is. Stop using them big words with me. I don't do big words. I got 135 IQ, and I don't like big words. Hate them. Keep it simple. That's what I like. Just need to try and be an English teacher using all these big words. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so tired. I'm getting crazy now. Yeah, since I didn't go to sleep yesterday because of the stupid power company that turned off our electricity and didn't have no power for the first half of the day, got 80, almost 90 degrees in here. So then when the power came back on, it couldn't cool off. So I was up all day. And as soon as it cooled off in here, around the sun went down about 8 o'clock, I just said I can't stay awake anymore. So that cold air hit me, and it's just like it felt so good. I just went to sleep. So I went to sleep at 8 o'clock, and I woke up at 1. Couldn't sleep anymore. Woke up at 1. So I said, all right. So I'll just get up at 1. So I knew I'd be getting tired later on. So oh well, it's all right. It's still only 10 o'clock almost. It's not that bad. All right, let's see here. It's a sweater. Sweater? Sweater for what? Hmm. I don't know. I don't need no sweater. I saw the Starlink devices on that blog. It's a triangular shaped router. Oh yeah, yeah. I can show you that. I know where to find that at. Yeah, I saw that information that came out. I did see that. Come on, you're going. Things acting wacky tonight. Yeah, it's not a very good picture. Oh well, here's the. Oh okay. Here we go. You put it wherever you want, as long as it's got the sky view. It can be on a pole, it can be on a house. Yeah, yeah. As long as it's got a clear view of the sky. No, Carlos or Sneed online with you. Nope. I mean, Carlos was in here. I think SMT's still on with Gadget Goddess on her live. I think so. But yeah, Carlos was here just a little bit. But yeah, so here, check this out. Oh, I guess he is here. Oh, there's a skunky. See, I told you there was 2 of them. See, y'all thought I was crazy. I told you I wasn't crazy. That's a different one. So, where are you? Lowercase skunky. Where are you from? What state are you in? Uppercase skunk. What state are you in? Come on. Uppercase skunk. What state? Oh, wait a minute. You already told me you was in Atlanta looking for T-Mobile towers. So are you in Georgia? Oh, he's in Maryland. See, told you there's 2 of them. This one is in Maryland. The lowercase. Look, they got the same damn picture too. Was a. Oh, look. See, look. That's that one. He's in Georgia. This one is in Maryland. This is in Georgia. I got two. Yeah, I got two skunk apes on my channel. So how many brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and all that do you guys have? Skunk ape imposter. How can there be an imposter? It's your brother or your cousin. How many's in your family? Let's see here. Imposter. Wait, I think I missed a comment. The FCC already proved the UFO on the stick starting. Yeah. The FCC. Yeah, I'm gonna show that here. So I'm taking care of my skunk buddies here. All right, so must be in the same house. The skunks are not in the same house, are they? Oh, maybe they could be. He says 10 siblings, 50 cousins or more. What the shit? Oh man, there's some skunkiness going on in here. Look at this. Skunky. We have hundreds and thousands more than T-Mobile has towers. Oh my god, that's crazy. It's batshit crazy. That's just crazy. There's two skunks in here. It's crazy. We have over 500 relatives. I have over 50 cousins. Shit, that's crazy. Oh yeah, here's the picture of the stuff here. Here's some picture of the stuff. All people are making pictures of stuff and posting it. They're not supposed to be posting pictures of it, but people are doing it anyways. Here, see, there's an antenna. Oh, there's the bottom of a router. Yeah, it's triangle looking. So yeah, yep. So that's a unit. Goes on your rooftop. Yep, yep. See if there's any more pictures in here. I can't believe I got two skunk apes on my channel tonight. That's crazy. I was figuring there'd be some skunks on here. I haven't seen no skunks or raccoons. For a while there, I had skunks and raccoons on my channel too. Oh, looky there. There's a whole bunch. Those are all antennas there that you're using for testing. Oh yeah. How much? You guys didn't answer my question. I said a question a while back. You guys didn't answer. What was I'm trying to think what the question was. What was the question asked? I asked you guys a question. Nobody answered it. Well, I can't remember now. He says we are not in the same house. There's no so many of us that I don't even know him. Oh, well, you look so much alike. Are you sure he's not your cousin? Fox Mobile, Dump Skunk. Oh, there's T Weenie. Oh, that's a pretty looking weenie you got there. Dump Skunk, Dump Skunk. Okay, there you go. So we got here. But he's talking about the pollution, satellite pollution. Hope in the next couple of years we don't have a major solar flare. They'll fry all these satellites. Maybe they made some kind of coating on them or something that kind of reflects the solar storms from coming in. Just looking here for some more pictures of it. Yeah, there's the beta map. I already found that. Well, that's all. Let's see here. Sister just got a Tesla. Okay, that's good. Tesla's a nice car. Fast. Bad man, Cesar Lopez. Now we got the worm snake in here. I remember your question. I don't think you said something about the first carrier in space that has 12 gigahertz or something. Oh yeah, that's Dish. I think I did tell you guys. Yeah, it's Dish. It has that frequency. 12 gigahertz is Dish. They have Spectrum on there. Yep. Congrats to your sister. Solar flare will fry Skunk Mobile and blow them up. Yes. Thank you, comments. Plug. Tesla, she didn't get the hybrid. Oh. Okay. All right. So, anybody have any last minute questions about 5G satellite internet? Yeah, I'm just feeling crazy tonight. I'm ready to go to sleep. I had enough for today. So cool in here. I have 70 degrees in here right now. Heck yeah. Let's look at the weather. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Dump skunk. 16 in the live. Yep, 17 now. Carlos is doing Periscope. Why the hell is he doing Periscope when I'm doing a live? I'm crazy. So crazy. Let's see. Oh, there's no live. Oh, he did one an hour ago. Yeah, he did one at 8 o'clock. Yeah, there's nothing going on right now. That was an hour ago. All right, let's see here. Bye-bye from the solar flare. It'd be fried on firelight, the fire on Skunk Mobile. Oh, there's another one. Skunk Ape. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god, that's nuts. That is crazy. That's just some crazy crap there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, let's see. Solar flare. Blow them up. Thank you, comment to plug. Okay, got that. Dump skunk. 16 alive. I lost my place again. The hell. Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. What's going on? So he knows my name, too. How is this set up for Starlink satellite internet going to be at home? Yeah, it's easy. You mount the antenna on your roof, then it points towards the sky. You run the cable inside, plug it into that triangular box, hook up the power to it, turn it on, plug your hard line into your computer or connect with Wi-Fi, just like when you're setting up your stuff at your house for like Comcast. And that's it. It's easy. And then once you're connected, you got full broadband internet. Heck yeah. Not now. I'm asking Ricky. Carlos isn't on. I'm asking if he is. No, he's not. No, it is just Alex doing. Oh, I didn't see Alex on there. Okay. Oops. What's the oops about? Do you think Starlink will put T-Mobile out of business? Well, I think it'll. Well, it's not going to put them out of business. See, Starlink is geared for home internet. It's fixed internet. It's going to compete more with Comcast, Spectrum, and Cox. So, in the places they have coverage, it's going to compete with them because some people hate the cable companies and they'll quit them and get this Starlink. So that's probably what they'll do. If you live out in the countryside, there's no cellular service, there's no internet service, so it's going to serve them people real good. But it's not going to put T-Mobile's going to put their own stuff out of service. What? Hey, fool, coon, scump, ape, get off. You did my sister. I hate you. Gonna beat you. Oh shit. Oh jeez. Oh, Ricky, we're going to eat T-Mobile fiber. We're going to sweet fiber. Oh gosh. No, don't ban them. They're not hurting anything. Yeah, they're cool. They eat T-Mobile towers. They're cool. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're all right. There's where the hurricanes or tropical storm track is. Yeah, look at this. Oh, here. Look at that. It's just going barely. Look at there. Saturday evening into Sunday morning. That's okay. If it goes over here, it'll be good because the worst part will be past us. So that's good. As long as we don't have no storm surge or high winds, I don't care. So that's good. Get this map here. Yeah, see? This shows you the winds. See, watch. See? Oh, this is showing go a little lower there. See, that's yellow. Yellow's orange. That's only like 30 miles an hour winds. That's no big deal. Well, that's that. Now I can do wind gust. Here's wind gust. See there? So that's, well, I can click on this. It'll tell me. 36 mile an hour gust. So yeah, I ain't worried about this thing. If that's all it is, I'm good. Yeah, I'll miss it. Heck yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good app. I like this app. Windy.com. It's got all kinds of weather stuff on here. So yeah, go back here. This is today. If you want to see where the dust is, you hit air quality and you click dust mask and you can see where the African dust is. See all these dark areas? That's African dust. Look at that. Right there. Look. 1,581 micrograms per meter. That's a lot of dust. And then it kicks it up and see all these patches here? See, there's dust inside this tropical low. Look, there's dust in it. That's what's keeping it from developing. And look what's over us right now. We got dust right here. It was real hazy today. See, the white is no dust. See? Very little dust. See, there's 3. Dark areas, more dust. And there's dust way up here from there's dust in Canada. From Africa all the way up here. Because it got up here and it just caught it and brought it all up here. Over here in California, there's dust up here. See how the dust goes all the way around the world? See, there's dust there. African dust. Look over here. Right here. That's pretty high. Yep. You can do this. Oh, you can do the ocean too, the wind and waves. Yeah, see, look at the waves there. 20-foot waves for the storm. It's kicking up the sea. Yeah, it's pretty good out. All right, let's see if the skunk keeps calm down. They're probably in here fighting right now, probably. Because I guess the one did his sister and he's mad. Let's see. I think he's good. I hope so. Retracted my question. I guess the only benefit Starlink will help T-Mobile out is by Wi-Fi calling. Wi-Fi calling? Oh, I get it. Yeah. Because in your house, you're not going to have any service. So you get Starlink in your house and you can use Wi-Fi calling. Oh, yeah, I got you. I get it now. Yum. I love eating the towers during a hurricane. Yeah. We will take down T-Mobile Wi-Fi calling. So, arg. Will Starlink be network sliced? Yep, sure will. It'll be like in speed tiers, just like the Comcast cable. It's like, what service do you want? Do you want 100 speed? Do you want 200 speed? Do you want 400? You want 700 a month? Or you want a gigabit a month? And the more speed you get, and it's going to be good quality. The ping is going to be the same. They're not going to use network throttling. They're not going to use that because it's garbage. It's just, that's the old way. The new network slicing is the way to go. You just get more slices of the bandwidth. Maverick, we are coming for your Sprint fiber too, since it's not part. Oh shit. Oh gosh. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh my god. Let's see. Weather tech. Oh, yeah, instead of wireless tech, I'm weather tech too. Yeah, I'm a weather nut too, yeah. Yeah, I know a lot about weather. I know a lot about wireless tech. Space weather, I even know a lot about space weather too. Yeah, I'm a certified storm chaser too. I've been trained. I can go storm. I can go right now out west where the storms are, and I can chase tornadoes right now, and I can see a tornado on the radar on my laptop before it even forms out of the clouds. So I've been trained for that. So yeah, it's pretty good. Missed most of the show. Yeah, you missed it. That's okay. It'll be on the replay. Yeah, check out the replay. Maverick, we will give you zero fiber from T-Mobile with 99% loss. What? That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. MS says, Ricky, do you think this will make Iridium phones, sat phones, obsolete? Well, not really, because it's a different thing. If you need telephone calls, then you can use the sat phones. The nice thing about the satellite phones is they're portable. They fit in your hand. So if you're on foot walking around, you can just pull it out and make a call. Or you can text on it too. You can do that. So the portability will still be there for that. Because it's not plausible to go hiking with that little satellite dish in your backpack, the router, and plus, how are you going to power your router up? Because it has to be plugged in the wall, unless you have some way of converting it from AC to DC. I mean, I suppose you can use one of those little battery packs with the USB on it and plug it in, as long as it's the right volts. And you can do it that way. So I don't think it's going to replace it. I just think it's going to be just an extra thing out there. But Iridium does have good service. Global Star is not as good. I tried Global Star when I worked in remote areas when I was in West Virginia. I had a lot of dropped calls. It's almost like being on Skunk Bowl. I ate a Sprint antenna yesterday. Did I? Oh my gosh, the skunk apes are starting to eat Sprint stuff now. Look out, you guys better dump Sprint, dump skunk. What's your favorite panel to eat? I can't believe we're talking about that. Oh, that's just crazy. Skunk ape Sprint antenna coated with chocolate. Oh shit, with chocolate. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Back in the iPad had a clip on Saturday. Adapted. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Back in the day. Adapter. Okay. Hmm. All right. Oh, they all taste good. So he's not picky. He likes them all. My favorite is Band 71 panel coated with chocolate and whipped cream with a cherry on top. Oh shit, that's crazy. 600 megahertz Sunday. Oh god, we gotta get off here. This is getting too crazy. I'm supposed to be the laughing stock of the show, not you skunk apes. Shame on you trying to steal my show. I'm supposed to be the one that's funny, not you guys. Get out of here with your 600 megahertz Sunday. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a long day. So, good night. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, we'll do another live stream maybe Thursday or something like that. Got some videos I recorded today, so I'll be releasing them later on this week too. So 600 megahertz plus 2.5 sprint equals ice cream sundae. Peace. Peace. What skunk says peace? That's crazy. All right, Carlos. Good night. Yeah, you didn't come on here tonight. I was going to have you tell everybody what you're going to do with your 500 subs. If you're going to have a party or a special live stream on it or something, or what are you going to do? Give everybody a chance to subscribe to all the channels. So yeah, I'm sure you'll be keeping us up. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the topic. Don't forget to share it on social media. Get the word out there. The faster I get to 1,000 subs and 400 Patreon members, the quicker I can give a phone away. All right, good night, Ashley. Or Arsher. Arshawn. If I get it right, yeah. I think was to sat sleeve? What does that mean? I don't know what that is. Plus cooking meal. Oh, you're cooking. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I already had my sausage and rice. It was pretty good. Yep, he just hit 500 subs yesterday. Yeah, I posted him on Twitter and told everybody, please share his channel to get him over. He was like 6 away. And it was great the very next day. Yeah, he had over. He gained like 8 or 9 people, so we broke the record. There we go. All right, good night, everybody. You have a good night too. Good night, skunk number 1, skunk number 2. You guys have to put a 3 on the end of your name, or 1, 2, or 3, so I can tell you apart. This is funny. Colors had a great channel. He deserves more. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does a great job out there with everybody. Turn your iPhone into a sat phone with a sat sleeve. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. I know what a bivy stick is. They got to think of bivy stick. It's basically it's got a big battery in it. It's got a receiver transmitter for satellite in it, and you just throw it on your backpack. And as you're walking around, it connects to the satellite, and it collects Bluetooth to your phone, and then you can send text messages on your phone, and it goes out through the satellite service out, and you can text any number in the world. And it tracks you, so people can see where you are when you're hacking. So if you disappear, they can see where you was at last. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's all kinds of new tech out there. There's no reason for you to be in the wilderness lost and have all these game wardens searching for you for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days. That should not happen anymore. You should have 2 different methods with you when you're out there so you can contact for help. So satellite phone equals sat phone. Yeah, that's just a nickname. Yeah, sat phone. Yep. True. Okie dokie. Yeah, maybe I'll do another live stream on that or a video on that, talking about all the other satellite type connection, just like that one I just showed you on the that I had on my display here. There. I didn't really talk about it. It's on my screen, but I didn't talk about it. It's right here. This is one you can get. This uses Iridium satellites. So basically what this is, it's a GPS unit, and I think it's got Android on it. So it's got all these apps on here. It's got maps. So when you're hiking, it's got all the data for the trails and everything. It's got your distance. It's got everything. It's got a GPS receiver up here on it, and GPS and the satellite, where it links up to the Iridium satellites. So it's got 2-way messaging on there. Yeah, it's got the compass in it. It's small. It's got SOS button. You push that, it sends you help to you. Let's see, satellite description. Yeah, see, it uses Iridium global satellite. I don't think they're very low Earth orbit. I think they're a little bit higher than that. I forget how many miles up they are. But it's called the InReach Explorer, is what that is. Yep. Global communications. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you got a couple different companies out there. You got that. You got the Bivy Stick. Bivy Stick is cool too. Bivy Stick. Here you go. Bivy Sticks is a good one too. I don't think it's released yet. It's still in development. Yeah, that's a Bivy Stick that connects to satellite. Does 2-way messaging and all that stuff. Yep. Yeah, you just attach it to your backpack and just go. You send 2-way messages out. Pretty cool stuff. There's a lot of tech out there. Okay. You have been on here for 111 minutes. Yep, you're right. It says 100 hour and 53 minutes now. Yeah. iPhone hacks. Turn your iPhone into satellite phone coverage anywhere. Yeah, that's not true. You can't hack a phone and turn it into a satellite thing. That's crazy. It doesn't have the right frequencies. It's got to have millimeter wave in it. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you next time. This is Ricky Florida Keys, Wireless Tech Q&A, over and out.